Hey boys, good evening. We are here with a nice stream of Hogwarts Legacy. Started yesterday, created a character and went through the prologue. So if you missed anything, check the part 1. Oh yes. Somebody sent me a message yesterday, and it was one of those messages weird. It's like I swear it's like one person is sending all this shit. What is with these short streams lately and playing bold, scarred girls? Is everything alright at home? Like, what the hell, man? Like, they want me to play RPGs here, they don't allow me to make my own choices. I got the whole backstory here. She got a scar over his eye, some, you know, good old-fashioned home violence. And now she has a green, bald head. That's how it works, right? That's the real world. Sherlock Masterson, nice. What is this one? Basically, somebody in the stream yesterday, I don't know who anymore. And we had the vista of Hogwarts, and we woke up in the room, and that was the autosave, and the stream ended. Level 1. Huh. Okay. What is this hunching and this height? It's like, it's weird. Find your common room. So this is basically the dormitory we are in here. Did we go witch or wizards? I don't remember anymore.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Thank you, Rubio. Tier 3, look at that big spender. There you go. That's my wand. Witch. I find it really interesting. You can what kind of combination, kind of like the idea of it plays with the imagination. Type of character you can make and where you can end up. What spell was that? It was a blaster from Star Wars. I don't think you have interface or anything in this game. Maybe it's gonna open. Looks like so cozy and wholesome here. What happened? What do you mean? When did I say bitch? What the hell? It's like, it's just, you're imagining it, this might have the accent too much for you. Okay. Now we have to go, this is the door, okay. I know what you're talking about, shit wizard.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Sherlock Masterson, it feels weird, man.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Wonder where they're from.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragons.
I say, but it's so tall.
Man from the ministry.
Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night?
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
A little room, everyone. Let them through.
Well,
If you
I
try to study in the
suppose...
library, at least you can be assured of peace and quiet. Madam Scribner sees to that.
Professor Weasley said she'd help me with my switching spells after class. I think she's tired of finding partially transfigured items about the classroom.
There's simply too much information if you ask me.
That is
Surely
not
it's
helpful.
all necessary.
Slytherin student.
Teaching us about
Oh,
muggles.
poor generic NPC.
That is not helpful. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way
What
to go, poor
controversy?
fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
What's this drama going on with this game, guys? Can we just not enjoy a game here without any, you know, current political landscape and shit going on? Fuck if I know. Hey, dear bro. I don't know. It feels like they made this game. We're supposed to be like a giggling idiot, always happy. I wish there was some dark stuff. We had to find an RPG where there's some dark shit, like truly dark shit happening. So, if you're a popular streamer these days and you play this game, you might get cancelled. That's what you mean, guys? Good thing we only got cancelled, like, I don't know. We can't get cancelled here, we're just gonna cancel them. Fuck them. It was terrifying.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Nice to meet you. Sounds like small talk. I hate small talk. I guess we'll go with the nervous what you're reading.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
So how old are you supposed? How old are they supposed to be? Like 17? What I mentioned the game 17 yesterday. (16 or 17? Now makes me wonder about this shit. How old was Goku in at the start of Dragon Ball? What do you guys think? I don't remember them mentioning his age. Bulma seemed like close to 15. Dragon Ball Goku was like 10 or 12, 10 or 11. So Goku starts with 10. How old is Bulma at the start? And I was never really paying attention to these things back then. (16) Yeah. I remember there was also some sexual intro. I feel like some sexual intro, and there was that song playing for Your Eyes Only, the one they used in the James Bond movie. You know, as a kid, you don't think about these things. What do you mean?
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
This music is way too cheerful, man.
You know, it does help to look at the thing while you're stirring.
If you do that, you'll lose.
Getting some Indiana Jones vibes.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you
Ominous.
certainly had a memorable arrival.
He seems like he's blind. I like to make an entrance.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Goku was 12 for the start of Dragon Ball and Bulma was 16. Huh. So is this nice meeting you means the conversation ends with this door? Sherlock masters on the kiss. Go away, Scorn. Do you suspect you'd be in Slytherin?
Were you expecting to be
Why am I
sorted
reading
into
this? The
Slytherin?
character will read
Most
everything.
Certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Seems like everybody has normal hair. We're the only one here with a shaved head and a green dyed hair. Gotta be the player character. Expected more of this other shit.
Oh my god. Have you
Hey, but
seen
Monster
that
Tanks.
shit? Holy shit.
Who would have thought? Bloomcools, isn't it past your bedtime? You're supposed to be working tomorrow, right? I expected a little bit different stuff here, but yeah. I don't know. I was visioning this as that, you know, from Deadpool, the X-Men. I was expecting more like that stuff. The Deadpool time school X-Men. I have no idea what you're talking about. Have you not seen Deadpool? Come on, shit wizard. You not seen Deadpool? The first Deadpool's pretty good. You gotta see it.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
What First one was pretty good, but this next one was not that good.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Might want to think that again.
Watch it.
When can we start killing people? I don't think we have money enough to pay off the guards yet.
I wouldn't do that if I were
What's the
you.
Ministry thinking, putting Black in charge of a bunch of children? He hates children.
Black is without a doubt the worst headmaster in the
Imelda
I
Reyes.
wouldn't do that if I were you. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We had it hand.
We handled it, and I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Some of those lines almost sounds like the Sansa from Game of Thrones. Whatever that actor's name is. Maybe it's just the accent. We're playing a girl.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
63 months of only playing booba characters in games. Well, Scotty, if you request this game, you could have told me to play a man. I would have still put a girly voice on him, though. I would have still lost.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Why they allow me to shoot a weapon here? That seems like seems like bizarre. There should be like one of those zones in Elden Ring where you can't attack anybody. I feels weird they allow me to do this. It's kind of like immersion breaking.
Hogwarts hasn't been the same since Black took over.
Sanctuary zone, right?
Plus, we have Professor Weasley.
And don't do it. Bloomcool's never played any of the Fallout games and done some bizarre shit to see what happens. Do you know that devs actually have plans for unexpected stuff the player can do? Like if you do some things and then have like a plan to, well, a backup plan or what's gonna happen. But usually people don't go those roads, so people rarely experience stuff like that.
I wouldn't say Professor Howard has a particular affinity for these, but she's certainly knowledgeable. I imagine that's why she teaches the class.
I asked Ronan what he'd recommend for a billy, and he laughed and said...
So we met 3 people here.
Lumos. Revelio.
Oh cool, there's the moving pictures.
Sometimes I wish someone would transfigure me into a squirrel. Then I wouldn't have to worry about doing schoolwork anymore.
My mother adored Transfiguration when she was in school. I'm sure she's disappointed that I couldn't help.
Was this cake? The place definitely seems massive. I have to meet Professor Weasley. Was that Tolarian Terror?
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
What's up with those smiles?
What do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Slytherin dungeon. Nice.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Kelpie statue. Guide pages. The statue depicts a Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain. Usually takes the form of a long maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported in Loch Ness is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Nice, we got like journal entries, I like that. Got experience as well. Oh, there's inventory. Challenge progress. Collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenge you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select field guide pages to continue. I'm really looking more like a game. Each challenge has tiers, special rewards, and look at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. So we get what? We get spectacles.
Clever, isn't it?
Ooh, what do we have here? We have 177 shekels. Additional school robe, well appointed. Cannot upgrade, can upgrade sell with 6 level 0. School uniforms. Between quests is a good time to identify new gear, sell access to vendors, and increase your gear capacity by completing Merlin trial challenges. Well-being and status. That's health, defense. Your defense determines how well you block and defend incoming spells and attacks. Offense. Your offense determines how effective you are attacking and damaging enemies. You can have 20 pieces here, huh? This. Handwear, neckwear, facewear, headwear, cloaks and robes, outfit. Flying mounts, broom. Like this game is quite a bit of hours ahead. Talents, I guess we're not level 10 yet. There's these collections. I like when the games have stuff like this. The hail is like 1 out of 150. Field guide pages is covered with the Revelio that reveal interesting facts about the world around you. Revelio pages can be found in Hogwarts, Hogsmeade, and special Highlands locations. Hog challenge. Collect field guide pages in Hogwarts. Ooh, and we get spectacles. You know, 35, 1 on 150. What other game had stuff like this? This one of those games I seen on the stream somebody played. One of those games that literally just shows everything. I don't think it was a Ubisoft game, but something like that. It was something similar. It might have been Assassin's Creed. You're clean. Bell Brothers. I think Shit Wizard is hinting to us boys that we should play some Bell Brothers.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside.
Revelio.
Is this one glowing? T. And this is what we can queue stuff here, the spells. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. We will learn that spell. Basic cast, minor damage. That's the blaster. Revelio, essential. It's also essential. Highlights a variety of useful interactive targets in the world, including hidden objects, puzzle items, loot, enemies, and more. Huh. Hey, Farron. Protego protects against a variety of attacks, including spell casts, weapon strikes, and more. Cast with Q, waiting to cast Protego the last moment before an impact results in a perfect Protego that damages melee attackers and reflects projectiles back, breaking enemy shields. Guys, one day in Warhammer, we're gonna get a patch. And don't copium at me. There'll be a third point on the skill tree, past upgrading the cost reduction of spells to increase the spell effectiveness. Maybe even a fourth point to increase it a little bit further. And we'll cast Lore of Death, and it will kill people. It will do real damage, and we'll love it. And Arkham will be the best lord in the game. God damn it, 54. Don't do it like this. That's mean. You're what is the scorn with that emote? Stupefy. Stuns enemies, making them easy targets for follow-up spells. It deals no direct damage, but stun enemies take extra damage, indicated by gold numbers. It also breaks enemy shield charms, except on hard difficulty. What difficulty are we playing? We're playing on hard. When successfully deflecting an incoming attack with Protego, keep Q hailed, cast a Stupefy counterattack at whichever enemy you choose to target. Rest to momentum. Slows both objects and enemies, giving you extra time to plan your next move. This is control. Last use freezes enemies, increases the damage they take from follow-up attacks. Levioso. Levitates objects and enemies, useful for solving puzzles and surprising enemies alike. Puzzles. Transformation. Transforms objects and enemies into alternate forms, whether puzzle solutions or harmless knickknacks. Astio Force. Summons a variety of objects and enemies to close range. Certain magical and heavy objects require sustained effort to pull close. When some objects reaches you, you automatically cast Wingardium Leviosa to continue levitating and controlling it without the need for additional button inputs. The pulsar repels many types of objects and enemies with considerable force, although it deals no direct damage to foes. Enemies and objects alike can be launched into each other with destructive results. Also useful for pushing and spinning objects for a variety of purposes. Descendo deals no direct damage, but objects and enemies that are slammed to the ground will suffer considerable impact damage. Airborne enemies will take even greater damage upon hitting the ground. Ripendo. Flips objects and enemies upwards and backwards. With its shorter cooldown, it's excellent for setting up and extending juggles. The ability to flip object instantly is useful for solving puzzles and exploiting certain enemies' weaknesses. Right now we have just what? We got Utility Spell Lumus. A flashlight down. We're just a day one wizard right now. My bad. Day one witch. Ancient Magic Throw. Summons and throws special environmental objects to target the enemy, particularly useful for breaking through shield charms. Cast with Y when the prop is hovering over an object. Ancient Magic. Ancient Magic. Ancient Magic Throw. Ancient Magic. At least one segment of your Ancient Magic meter is full. You can cast devastating Ancient Magic attacks that deal massive damage and break shield charms. Cast with X when you see the prompt over enemy's head. Ancient Magic. Alohomora. Grants access to a variety of locked rooms and containers throughout the world, but requires magical prowess to perform successfully. Sacrificus Totalus. Powerful enough to bind most enemies permanently, but more dangerous foes will only take some damage and then quickly break free from the effect. Sneak up undetected to an enemy and press F when prompt to cast. Petrificus Totalus, huh? What is red? Red is damage. Fringo. Fringo. Long range ball deals damage on impact. Enemies hit with the fire-based attacks continue to make damage for a few seconds. Each time collisions result in incendiary bursts. Indo. Flashes objects and enemies from afar dealing considerable damage. Expelliarmus. Disarms wands and weapons from most enemies who wield them, also does damage to all enemies, even if they do not carry a weapon. This is a cool part of the new game, especially like this, checking what they did with these systems. Barda deals heavy damage on impact accompanied by an explosion that can destroy heavy obstacles and hit surrounding enemies. Doing some of these things looks like we're gonna be killing people. Sandio. Its range is short but requires you to be close to the target. The spells deal significant damage and light certain objects on fire. Enemies hit with fire-based attacks will continue to take damage for a few seconds, during which time collisions result in incendiary bursts. I'm reading all this shit here and thinking like we're gonna be killing people and stuff. You know what it reminded me of kids playing Pokemon. They specifically specify that Pokemon don't die, they get knocked out. So, but the kids, like 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, they say like, your Pokemon is dead. I killed him. But it's knockout. The game doesn't kill Pokemon, it's always knockout. But they said dead, always dead. Every time I heard them, they said dead. He dead. I kill your Pokemon. But I get knocked out. Utility. Disillusionment causes you to blend your surroundings, making it more difficult to others perceive you. Perfect for sneaking in or approaching enemies undetected to be able to cast Petrificus Totalis. Okay, we got Lumos, Reparo. Allows you to quickly return certain damaged objects to their former states. That one is pretty cool. Guardian Leviosa levitates and controls a movable object. Control its position, movement, and use FQE. FQE. That's weird. I guess it's for maybe for the puzzles. Fine-tune is distance and rotation when Guardian Leviosa is automatically cast an object summoned to you. Conjuring spell conjures items in existence when cast within the room of requirement. Altering spell. Oh, that looks cool. Nesco vanishes items and turns Moonstone when cast within the room requirement. Unforgivable Curse kills enemies instantly. Lucio causes most enemies to read in pain as they take damage over time and curses the victim, and cursed enemies take extra damage. Hey, home run. Perio. Temple forces enemies to fight as if they were your companion. While under your control, they take reduced damage from other enemies to prolong Religion Steve also curses the victim and curse enemies take extra damage. So this is Tia.
Revelio.
This thing with a snake moving is very creepy.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Discover flue flames, festival point. Come the moment in time to festival and then discover flue flames. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where the students and professors live and includes the house common rooms and the great hall. Is that where they play the Quidditch, that cake-looking thing? Oh, there seems to be quite a bit of stuff here. Right side of the map. Library Annex. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flue flames for you. Use the AD to rotate them up and fest all the Central Hall flames. They just fest all.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Can you eat a Chinese chomping cabbage? Not that I'm going to find out, mind you.
I need to get this dragon.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What's Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will
Pubs.
also, I
They
imagine,
might rum
enjoy
there.
many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Butterbeer? What about that?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Who? They?
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to
I'm confused.
Hogwarts, and you chose
Who was
to
talking
fly in
about?
the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
There's no like time restrictions. You can explore this place a bit.
Revelio.
The other girls and I were up all night.
Lumos.
What's up with this thing?
Revelio.
Look at that water moving here. That looks pretty good.
Lumos. Revelio.
Guess we need something else for this.
I'm going to have my own telescope one day.
What was that
I've
for?
already decided that Jupiter's my favourite planet. Although I suppose Saturn's got the rings going for it.
It's clear Rhoda would have preferred a life in the theatre.
I wonder if you learn different things about astronomy at all.
Okay, I'm coming.
Woolly jumpers are a nightmare.
What the hell is that, like red screen counting down? It's like my screen's gonna explode.
We're going to see who can stay up the latest. Sleeping drafts should ensure a victory.
Powers should be kept in the oldest pureblood families, like the Blacks. Wouldn't want riffraff running things. That's what my mother says. Everyone knows you're Garlic's favorite. That's absurd. I don't think she even knows I'm there.
Okay, before we talk to these guys, I'm just gonna go brush my teeth fast. Teeth with an H. Vivek.
What do you mean, potty? You never leave a campus that Devil Flip is dangerous on account of its propensity to stab people. Yeah? Well, everyone knows the dangerous side of this Devil involves strangulation. Oh, I see. I suppose that is rather different then, isn't it? Do you think I could borrow your homework? Of course. We have to do something to keep you in the mood.
Okay.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
You did, sir.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Open the quest log. Ah, these are the main quests. Quests are logged by spell and/or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be required level and have the required spell to active quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor assignments or as quest rewards. Defense against dark arts. The field guide map shows Professor Hecate's class in the lower section of the stern wing. Also in this castle, I may need to use the charmed compass. Field guide help find a way. Hope we don't have any like time pressure to do these things.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
And the defense against dark arts. Quest complete around Hogwarts. Charmed compass, new item unlocked. So we know where to have to where we have to go. Complete main quests, 2 main quests, and we get legendary gloves. I guess the Blizzard has ruined the word or meaning of legendary, so I might as well throw legendary already on a level 1 thing. So what happens when we get a level up? Doesn't see any stats there. I guess we get maybe more health. This interface looks pretty smooth. Clean. So what is this? All main assignments, relationships, side completed. Hey Vicky. Looking at this, I wish there was some new medieval fantasy RPG. Well, have you played the Kingdom Come Deliverance? I literally missed like several RPGs in the last few years. I got options. It's probably another one I missed that I forgot what it's called. Don't play that. What do you have against Kingdom Come Deliverance, Bloomcools? Shitwiz has spent like 150 plus hours in it, so must be good. Shit Wizard does have some, you know, he wouldn't be just played anything. It's not fantasy, but it's good. Did you play it, Friend Jenkins? Historical Skyrim. Doesn't look like we're under time pressure here for this. 10 charms class, 10 defense against the dark arts class, and get rewards Levioso. It looks like we might need a different spell for this.
What am I missing?
Oh, she's actually also looking at it.
Revelio.
Nora Everly.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora.
What is that?
Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone
What
thinks
school
I'm
is she
utterly
from?
balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty.
I'm drinking, I'm
But
sober.
it's this painting.
100% sober.
I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
We got a snake with Slytherin. What's her symbol? Don't recognize that symbol. Hufflepuff, cause yellow.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Badger. Discovered that Lumos has an effect of some kind, but I'm not sure what to do next. So it's an order of things to do this.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
We need Leviosa. There's like a butterfly spreading its wings.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Is it me or all the girls are very tall in this game? Like a mod to a frame. Lenora mentioned that the painting revealed a clue when Lumos was needed. Perhaps I should try that myself.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Oh, it wasn't showing this last time. Maybe because we were still not being on the leash.
Knows her genuine from her blood?
And a statue.
Sharp was in a
In my opinion, divination is a load of rubbish. nice seems so logical. Yes, well, I'm sure riding a horse would be just as good as riding one.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Revelio. Lumos.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
There's a lot of stuff like this in this place, huh? I guess that's why people like the game.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Must level up. It's cool. That's cool. It's like I like when it makes stuff like this in games like this. Now I have Hogwarts Regalia Spectacles. We click to claim rewards. 8 field guide pages to get a guide appearance of Hogwarts Regalia gloves. This is just an appearance. This item has no magical properties. Gold rimmed circular spectacle. Sale value 30 shekels. It's actually in our head. Will not Everly. Didn't comment on it, I guess we just have to talk to her to tell her.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
Is it me or all the eyeglasses in this game are missing glasses? She's not Slytherin, right? She's that Huffpuff. Huff and Puff.
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
You should have worked it out on your own.
You have nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it in the first place. Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer. Practically competing with Imelda to see who's the one.
Level up, dink! Nice. Hopefully there's a lot more stuff like this. What do we get to level 2? We got 15 health. So our health increased by what? From 200 to 115. And we unlock. This is appearances, 2 out of 78. A pair of spectacles for the Star Explorer Hogwarts earned by discovering a field guide page on Hogwarts. And this is Cobalt Regalia. An ensemble for those with poison and refinement earned by solving the mystery of the empty painting frame. It's on the outfit. It's like pajamas. That looks definitely way more comfortable. Reclaim it. Complete side relationship quests. Side relationship quests, so... the one that got pissed on us? What are the relationships? Like there's a lot of stuff here, but I don't see any relationship. What are the character was it called? Lee Everly something? This is like, what is like a codex for all the people that are in the game? Doesn't like they have it in the game. Nora Everly. Looks weird. This is like our underwear. He's so hunched. What's up with that neck? This looks like a weird neck. Why is it why is it getting so hunched sometimes? Nice song.
What was that for?
Oh.
Revelio.
Your clothes. Black looks at me like I'm a pauper. I swear.
I got some kind of chest here, huh?
I'd like to open a shop in Hogsmeade myself one day.
Lumos. Revelio.
Look, this is like little ding. Like it was supposed to be like web or like broken glass or something. Tartan West School uniform. Wow. Wow. This is what we're supposed to be wearing. And this is the one we found. And we got 4 defense. This feels like almost like some mobile shit.
Revelio.
This we can already start exploring, right? It's cool. Place looks amazing.
Revelio.
And when I hit that ding, does it mean like there's something there? Ding in that direction. Well, one lock.
I'm desperately in need of some.
If I had to pick one shop, it'd be Glad Rags. Mr. Hill is always very helpful, don't you find?
Harry Pippin certainly steered me right with that king.
Revelio.
Is there something here? Statue of Gregory the Smarmy. Statue with a green depicts the medieval wizard Gregory the Smarmy, the wizard famous for inventing Gregory's unctuous unction. A potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. Cool. There's cool bits of lore you can find like this, huh?
Just when I think I've learned how to get around.
Do you find yourself taking certain ways to class based on the portraits you pass?
Question mark and double question mark. This thing's supposed to be at the bottom right. I mean, this bottom left, that's Bloomcools. Then we got a unicorn. Bloomcools, unicorn, there's like a Cthulhu. Hydra. There's a spider.
Protego. Revelio.
There's chest behind this one, and it does look like there's multiple symbols for that.
What are you up to now?
Ignatia Walsmith.
That's the last time I have a potion idea that I don't write down.
You can get all sorts of clothing at Gladrax. Not just common wear either. I've seen rare garments.
Those statues moving remind me of those mannequins from Skyrim that would just randomly move around.
Revelio.
It's a little bit confusing because there are two different ones. Oh, we definitely need another clue. Why would there be two of them? Bold green hair girl with glasses reminds me of college.
Revelio.
I'm glad I don't have to stay in the castle for.
Probably like the best part of this game, just discovering stuff. I think we need another clue for that one.
Revelio.
In the whole fountain, the owner fountain features intricately carved statues of denizens of the magical rule, including a set of stone sirens encircling the fountain's base. Well, that sound, it's the lower stuff is nearby.
Revelio.
Oh.
Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer. Practically competing with Imelda to see who's a more.
Let's attend the class.
Revelio.
Wyvern Fountain. This fountain is the Transfiguration courtyard has. The Transfiguration courtyard has a likeness of Wyvern on top and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather. Despite rumors, the fountain possibly started by Sir Carrigan, this is the most assuredly not meant to be a Wyvern of Vi, slain by the lively knight of Spite himself. These things get marked as we get closer, huh? More? Kid just wants to get pet.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Isha waltz with this. She's she's on the year one. I mean, there's stuff like this for completionists, right? Always like stuff like this in this type of games more than literally anything else.
Revelio.
Configuration class. Partial transfiguration. Guide pages. This particular teacup, likely the soon-to-be reversed error of the second year, serves as a cautionary tale for those students who do not take the complexities or dangers of transfiguration. It's 150 of them, damn. Found 5 in Hogwarts. Looks like at least they're in order, so they're at the very start, right? Maybe they're as in the order we found them. You only complete this game deal, bro? I tend to like stuff like this more than like actually the game itself, like the story, what they do in the game. Because, you know, story is not always for everybody. They cater to the OCD completionists as well.
Revelio.
Emerald Bloom Scarf. Huh. We get 4 offense from the scarf. Damn. Superb.
Revelio.
Oh, 1 lock.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Guess we're gonna have to come back when we get some of the stuff along these areas. Is Dobberger well played or good game? Good game. I know what we're gonna do here.
Revelio.
We need that, was it Reparo? Looks like pretty cheerful so far. Nobody got killed, nobody died. We were mean to one girl, so all good. And this is the best part of the game, right? One guy died, nobody died.
If I had to pick a favorite professor, I'd choose
Dragon ate him. That was some random NPC, nobody died.
Not telling me the answer. Practically competing with Imelda to see who's a more infuriating know-it-all.
Like, if Lenora Everly died, then somebody would die. If a Slytherin student died, nobody died. You know what I mean? Oh, creepy, creepy, creepy. Imagine this is a half dark room with nobody in there and that shit is moving. Fuck that.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Nice, it actually keeps going. Yeah, I heard this before.
Revelio.
Something is dinging. It's up. Just you can follow the sound, right?
Revelio.
There it is. What the hell, man? That guy, he looks more happy than the guy that did the Lisbon patch and the one of the last Hobbits Warhammer 2. Disgusting. Portrait of Sir Carrigan. Sir Carrigan was allegedly friends with Merlin himself, and as such became a sworn knight of the Round Table. Although he is only really known to the wizarding world, he is famous for his defeat with Vivenoy and now spends his days challenging students to duels. We need to get Cadabra and kill this guy. Killing a painting? Well, they kill that fat lady in the movies. You can kill somebody from a painting.
I've always said that travel.
This is such a nice little spot here. God damn. It's nice when they put good music in the games. We have to use these so we can just use the mop. Let's go attend one of the classes here. This looks like this place has a lot to explore. Let's balance the bit, you know, like 99% exploration, 1% main quests. You know, like Skyrim. We have to, we can use V. I'm not trying anything. Skyrim has a main quest, yes. Get speech and alchemy to 100 as many times as possible. Defense against dark arts. Rock, okay. Field guide map shows Professor Haggard's cast in the lower section dozen wing. Lost in Castle, I may need to use a charmed compass and the field guide help me find the way.
dull and charms is dire. Nothing's as clever as playing with fire.
It's like we can interact with these guys later.
Revelio.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is.
It's class, that is. Oh, looks like we got Gors here about to murder some people. Painting of Ilius. Painting depicts of a young orphan wizard Ilius who famously saved his entire village from an army of Dementors and the dark wizard Assyrian by conjuring a mouse Patronus. Level up, ding! They even put a ding sound, nice. Let's attend the class there, otherwise we're gonna be... This place seems like massive.
What are you up to now?
Good thing they give us freedom.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking
what year
yourself how
is
an
it?
old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
That looks like Deathwing.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Oh boy. Steady wound with the mouse to guide along the symbol pad to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your mouse motion of the symbol, huh? So tiny. Learn a new spell.
Levioso.
First try.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Oh boy. Is it the virgin from the Elden Ring?
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling.
I'm almost looking like that fig guy.
Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say
Oh, we like students with this adept.
Take it. Complicates things.
I do enjoy lively dueling.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
The smile, man, what the hell?
And he rose to the challenge.
That's so unnatural.
Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
That's
A
meme-worthy.
classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
It's an artificial one, right?
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Revelio.
Brilliant black skeleton. This large skeleton that hangs in defense against dark arts classrooms is allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Card after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching rings in Eastern Wales during the Great Poach Raid of 1878. 1878? What year is it in this game? Like, is it like early 20th century?
Lumos.
$1888. 1819.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Is this mumbo jumbo jibber jabber here? Hieroglyphics or some shit. Go to sleep, Blumkos.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't
master
your
wand
first
user.
duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
I wonder if that old guy with the cat is alive. The janitor guy. Filch. That's his name. The guy that plays the old guy in Strain. I'm more than have a cat. You have a cat, Rakonos? You never shown me any pictures of your cat. He was in Strain, yeah, he was in Strain, he's the old guy. The Jew. Wait for main story quests. What the hell is this? Dark flat cap. Ooh, nice. Actually showing everything here, just different tabs. Gotta blend in shit with this is school. Is it here, Nate? I thought this game was more progressive, Mooncalls. Like everybody is looking fake as shit. Huh. Looks like more like Spider-Man gloves. Invisible gloves, huh? Are you kidding me? This one is silver, and this one are gold, and these ones are cringe. Oh, this looks cool. F, huh? Can you make this thing invisible? Yeah.
Revelio.
Oh, I didn't know we were I thought we were the Rock Century, guys. I thought we were like in 21st century, but it seems like we are a century behind times.
Got called on to read out loud in his. Stumbled over all the words. I think I even bored bins. Man.
Revelio.
Dinging, I hear ding. Ogre skeleton. This is a skeleton of an Irish phoenix or augury, an intensely shy bird who can forecast the coming of rain and whose mournful cry was once believed to foretell death.
Revelio.
If I'm honest, I wish I had something to boast about. But I'm hopeless at everything. Oh, I suppose that's something to boast about.
Levioso.
I can't help it if I've never...
Revelio.
Where the hell is it dinging from? Same, just different color cat.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Let us keep our heads about this. Oh, I'm truly sorry.
Oh, this thing again, huh?
Lumos.
The place looks huge. The Pippin is a single player game.
Revelio.
Oh, this looks cool. Hey, Dart. Wait, developers still make single player games? Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Revelio.
Something weird with these things. I guess they got shield.
Levioso. Revelio. Levioso.
Maybe something else.
Revelio.
There's a second chest like that.
Lumos.
Is it like a picture?
Revelio.
Oh my god.
Thanks, Looper.
That shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Wish I could sneak into the other colony.
Lumos.
There it is. They tend to be close.
Revelio.
Another one complete. Looks like it's like nice chill casual stuff to do.
Have you ever been to the kitchen?
Nice
It's run by house elves.
nice space, different different
Portraits in the castle don't always look like
different game.
What are you up to now? Revelio.
Thinking, but don't see anything here. It's somewhere up.
I've been sending owls to my
Revelio.
mother, meeting with her to send my favorite night shirt.
Hogwarts always has another mystery to discover. If I don't find a way to concentrate, I'll fail my owls for certain.
Revelio.
As a Muggleborn,
Revelio.
This one was also something.
Lumos.
Also some kind of picture. Damn, this place is something else.
Revelio.
Should be close to this.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Why does it not work this time? It's a bug.
Revelio.
It seems like there's 1,000 people here.
Revelio.
This is where we were earlier.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most...
Spin witches.
Revelio.
At least I get to see all the brooms, even if I can't afford them myself.
Being 100% this game, I don't know. Good night, Becky. Oh, still that level of novelty on me, Dave and Dora.
Revelio.
Novelty is still here. There's a lot of Slytherin rooms.
Revelio.
So I guess this is the dormitories on the Slytherin side of things. Or are they all connected with different ones? I see snakes.
Broomsticks are so out of date. I'd rather travel by Flu Network any day.
wish I could afford my own broom from Spin Witches.
I'm far too.
That's 1, 2, 3 beds per room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms. 6, 7.
Revelio.
Are there any news from the other provinces? How is late game? Like, what do you mean late game? Is like, it's not an MMO. All about the journey. The little things.
Revelio.
I guess there is a multiple dormitories on every side. So there's a lot more rooms. Level 3 lock. Oh, 2 locks, so there's random stuff around. Massive rooms. Nightcap. Yes, physics.
I was destined to be a glory.
This is the, I guess the old Slytherin before it became evil.
Adventure, are we?
Slytherin were the good guys in this one. Is it the Galleon's Graveyard? The shipwreck of the Heldenhammer?
Revelio.
There's definitely a lot to explore.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson. In a Dementor.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
What better way to learn, I say?
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
I got a student from
Hello,
Wakanda.
I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
That head is misbehaving.
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Spend holidays on TikTok.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Asio.
Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Here.
Splendid! Happens to the best of us.
How we have to stop it sooner now.
Excellent control there. That's it! Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Points to Slytherin is the first time that's something mentioned.
You'll be the Blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
You can play with her balls.
There we go.
What the hell?
Very good.
Watch this. Phew. Quite impressive. Here we go. That is how it's done. Here.
Splendid! Let us make this a bit more interesting.
Points to Slytherin.
Shall we?
This guy is well animated.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Oh my god.
This round settles it all.
Be sharp. There we go.
Here.
Damn! We have to click it
Not
back.
to worry.
Let us see this. I thought I had that. Oh dear. Watch this. Phew.
We can't win here, alright?
think I was
He only has 60, right? I forgot to click it on the follow-up.
That's it.
You can actually hit her balls.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to
Is it
get
the Gryffindor
anything
school?
right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without the wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
We'll learn Accio now, huh?
You'd be using it... To be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on
A word,
humans.
if you would.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
I think these things are pretty easy to lose when you do them the first time. Level up, ding! It's like a lot of these games, the first time you do something, it always goes bad.
Here. Revelio.
I just forgot to click the button again.
Accio. Revelio.
Thing is dingy here. It looks like it's in the same room.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
What difficulty are you guys playing Diablo and Scorn in this game?
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Montedale.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
I'm guessing there are gonna be competitions in this stuff we learn here. Or is that the one there, the opening one? Because he said the points were slid in the first time, but didn't have said anything the second time.
Revelio.
Enough! You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black!
Revelio.
There's not all of them here, huh? Different cats so far. The upper one has 3 numbers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 symbols. And this one has starting from horse, unicorn, hydra, two, 4, 6, 8, 10. Even, uneven. Three, 5. Mm, 4, 6. There gotta be something more to this. Got even and uneven, but there's that 0 there. Hmm. You have to figure out this on your own. The game is not gonna give you any more hints unless you find more of this that will make it easier to figure out. If it add up to the number in the middle. I think you need to see more examples of this to figure it out. There's no horse here for 2.
Revelio.
Because you don't have time for this crap.
I know what you mean.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
What's that other one? Let me just compare it with the other one. Here. What's that area called? Great Hall. The entrance hall. I don't think we went this way with the person. Festival in the beginning, you're right. Festival in the beginning. Yeah. That's why you get lost, cause you get to Festival there and not walk there. Yeah, is that double 2 question marks? 1 question mark. Maybe the puzzles at every semester. Oh. Once or what? Moving on that other one.
Protego! Revelio!
Looks like that thing can be picked up. This one is weird because now we have even stuff, but the stuffs are uneven.
I had an awful time in potions the other day.
Only you. But if the height, this thing at the end is 10 and this thing is 6, and that guy is even, it cannot be 1. Unless the 1 is the first thing.
You know it does help to look at the thing while you're stirring.
Solving a riddle that I mentioned.
What about the 0? Yeah. There is no 10. That was a 0 there. 0 was the confusing, so I guess we have to include the 0.
I should like to retire to a small hamlet when I'm older.
Solving a riddle that
I adore the hamlets near the coast.
Here we go. Chests.
Revelio.
What's the other one? Still I don't know the name of these places. What was it? Zero is, I think. Let me just find another one and then I'll explain it. So from left to the right, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you have to make a number there.
I'd rather go alone. To a dance?
Why not?
In fact,
Okay. Zero, 1, 2. That's 2. And we got 1, 4, and 7.
Revelio.
Team construct decorations.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Falling asleep. Falling asleep. This is the those things that ding. I was already falling asleep when we were doing that dual quest with the wand. Which reason for the scenery? Then the shit keep getting better. This is what we get from those places.
Oh my god.
I see, Maeve.
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Well, I changed the school uniform in this dress.
Wrote her essay on shrinking solutions and thought it would be clever to shrink it before handing it in.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. Revelio.
Do you think it's painful to be in a half-transfigured state?
Accio.
The way they did this mini games, so this exploring thing is pretty cool. Probably gonna be more interesting in the rest of the game.
Revelio.
Oh, I remember that day. Yes, in Greenhouse 3.
Now that we have this Accio, we can actually grab those pages. Something dinging here, but I don't see anything.
Revelio.
Must be behind the door. Gotta be behind the door.
Revelio.
Beautification potion. I shan't tell. Certainly suits you.
What are you up to now?
Lumos.
This is the one on the other side. Alright. Gotta go to sleep. Gotta go to bed. Should we finish the card campaign? I guess we can do a proper day of this from start.
All I can say.
Instead of second half asleep.
I was a late bloomer.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Was this thing just went back?
How nice to see you, my young friend. Ha!
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow.
Lumos.
Another page.
Revelio.
That didn't come from below. I think I was here, but I missed it the first time. Serpentine Beast window. Also, Slytherins like to think this window is somehow a tribute to their house founder. Is actually Serpentine Beast coiled around a tree that extends from the mouth of the legendary Green Man. Legendary Green Man. What the hell is the next thing here? Meet with Professor Weasley. Still our first day, huh? And we did a lot in the first day.
Revelio.
There's a bunch of these locks, but I guess I have to learn the spells for that before we explore more.
Trouble, are we? Been up to that good? Thought as much.
That icon for the autosave. Is it autosave? Just autosave? The icon at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, that was it. Okay, boys, it's gonna be for tonight. Falling asleep here. To be continued. Monday is a day for Magic on the Log Game Store, so we'll see what's gonna be happening tomorrow. Maybe we just play this or try to finish a card campaign. Thank you guys for watching and good night.